Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. Now one down with the bases empty, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. And now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And there's out number 2. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. And it's fouled away. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in time and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching on the road here in game 1 of the LCS. What's your take on him, Dan?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
Now with the plate is Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Altuve.
And the pitch.
That's the ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, Be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Devers fields it cleanly, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little chopper back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third. The third baseman.
Now at the plate, here is Alcs Bregman, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here's the pitch. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that is off the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bogaerts at third with nobody out. Left side, but well foul. Again, another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
So bases are empty with 1 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. First offering. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Astros 0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Alvarez.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Two pitches fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Arroyo has a play, 1 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. Cut fastball there as he manages to just foul this one away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Got to believe you got to work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
He'll try again, 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bogarts calls for it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They still trail 1-0. All set for the
leading off for Boston, the catcher, Kevin Lowenski.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry into the Crawford boxes and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Christian Arroyo, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Kyle.
So now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. Fouled away. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Here's the 0-1. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the center field.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. The next 0-2. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Now back. The third baseman.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And another foul ball.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's not going to get it. And the two-out rally continues. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely at third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
And the next up will be Alcs Verdugo as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. High in the air down the right field line. Tucker is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Boston's out in front 5-0. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure that
Center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Next up is Chas McCormick. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Line drive to center field, and he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, The catcher.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Now the pitch. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. And now in the box, Hunter Renfroe comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
This reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main concourse, to pick up all of your postseason souvenirs. We've got hats, we've got shirts, we've got jerseys. If you want it, we've got it. Make sure to stop by tonight and make sure you're outfitted for the postseason. Hey fans, for the latest Major League hats, jerseys, outerwear, memorabilia, and much more, don't forget to visit our team shop here at the stadium or online at mlbshop.com. Fans, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund is a joint initiative of Major League Baseball and the Major League Baseball Players Association to support the growth of baseball and softball programs around the world. By funding programs, fields, and equipment purchases, the Baseball Tomorrow Fund seeks to encourage and maintain youth participation in the game. For more information, visit baseballtomorrowfund.com. A reminder to those fans sitting in the lower levels behind home plate. If any of you decide to get on your cell phone and wave to your friends, you will be immediately subject to imprisonment of no less than 20 years. We thank you. Fan, in support of the ongoing commitment to increase opportunities for youth participation in baseball and softball, we're teaming up with the Baseball Tomorrow Fund and Major League Baseball to host an equipment collection drive next Saturday here at the ballpark. Fans are invited to bring newer used equipment, as well as make cash contributions which will benefit local organizations. Fans, a reminder to stop by our auction tents here at the stadium. This month's celebrity auctions include MLB The Show merchandise, signed by Chris Cutliff and Scott Rohde, and even a lot of Nick Livingston's beard.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. On the run is Tucker, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Now a man at third with 1 away, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting,
So stepping in is Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
There's a slogan of scoring too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to Schwarber. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And so up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. And D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. To short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Left center, base hit.
Hey, I like this right here. Offense putting a little bit of pressure right here on the defense. This game is not over yet. And if somebody can catch a gap or maybe hit one out, we got a chance to get back in this ball game. We might have something here.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0-1 the count. Altuve on second. Brentley at first with no outs. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2. Here comes the 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough. To second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez, and their runners at the corners now. And now the first pitch, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
0-1. Here it comes. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. Devers is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Digging in next, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Two left for the Astros. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats, and although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Back up the middle. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Swing and a liner. Alvarez is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a 2-run triple for him in his last AB.
nothing is impossible when we all stand together. That's why MLB has teamed up with Stand Up to Cancer to make the impossible possible by funding innovative research with the goal of turning every cancer patient into a long-term survivor. Stand up with MLB at standuptocancer.org, because when we all stand together, cancer doesn't stand a chance. Fans, theshow.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source. Take part in interactive message boards. Track your stats, and so much more. Don't forget, the site for all things The Show is now theshow.com.
First pitch of the AB now. windup and the 0-1. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Now the first pitch. Kyle Tucker is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Bogarts ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ulieski Gurriel.
No one on with one down, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Nick Corbett.
Into the box, Chas McCormick. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Sometimes
now
for a first baseman, the
catcher,
best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The second baseman.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Hernandez finds some space out there for the catch to retire the Astros. Plate one on a couple of hits.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And now here is Alex Verdugo. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's J.D. Martinez. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
To the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls in the strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1 and 2. fouled away. Now another 1-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the sixth is straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Astros 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
The designated hitter, Michael Brantley.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah. You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Swing and a liner. Renfroe is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch.
Yep.
Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Hey now. And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop. And almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Stepping in now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that one yanked just foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. They're down 7-1. Striding in is Christian Arroyo. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Tucker is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Schwarber popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his own. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Tucker looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Christian Javier comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Number 53, Christian Javier.
At the plate now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Javier is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Bregman gloves it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next, here is Rafael Devers. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Belted high in the air out to left. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Number 2.
It's not exactly Fenway Park out there in left field, but a ball up the wall is not a gimme double here either. So even though he almost drove it out of the ballpark, it was well played off the carom. They got it in quickly, and he might consider himself lucky to beat that throw into second base.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ball 1. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. McCormick gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Astros 1. Hirokazu Sawamura gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
19.
Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Carlos Correa.
First offering on its way. As he grounds one briskly to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batter, first baseman.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Red Sox lead it 8-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Alex Verdugo. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batter, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Next to stand in is J.D. Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate now is Chas McCormick. He bounced out last time up.
The center fielder, Chas McCormick.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Got him.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here's the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Devers gloves it. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Astros are down quietly. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Now into the box, Kevin Plawecki. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Christian Arroyo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Altuve for 1. For Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now back, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch on the way. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Left fielder looking up. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. That evens it up 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Yeah,
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Rafael Devers, and he fouls this one off. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And there's strike three, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's the Red Sox 9 and the Astros 1. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alex Bregman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
So now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Boston jump out to a 1-0 series lead. Nate Eovaldi pitches well enough to get the W. Luis Garcia was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that will wrap